Okay. First video I want to do is actually about something that gave me a lot of trouble. I did a lot of research on it, trying to figure out what might be the best solution to do for this kind of a situation. This situation is like this: you buy a boat, you have something like this, which is a Datamarine mounted in your boat, and what it does, it reads your speed, your depth, and your water temp, which is, not a big deal, but especially your depth is really important. Usually, your speed also shows right over here on your main cluster, but the depth is really important. With these kind of setups, you have actually through-hull transducers, and what I mean by through-hull transducers is there's an actual hole inside your boat, and transducer actually goes through it. In most cases, there's two or more transducers. So, what actually happens is either A, you have a boat from the 80s or from the 90s, and your Tridata or your gauges go out. So, the only option you have is either A, go on eBay and trying to see if you have the older, if somebody's selling the older style gauges, or in my case, Datamarine went out of business a long time ago. So, if I can go on eBay, find some parts, or, here and there, otherwise I'm out of luck. The problem is, it's really simple to just go out to Western Marine or online or anywhere else and get yourself a Garmin chart plotter, GPS, and a depth on. They're all in one. It's great. It's really unique. Everything is there, but there's a big problem with it. Is you never want to have just one unit doing everything on your boat. It's not safe. Meaning that something fails. And all of a sudden you're in the middle of somewhere that you've never been before, and you're stuck and you don't know where to go, what the depth is, and so on and so on. Never want to do it. So what I always did is I always had my main Tridatas connected to a separate circuit from my GPS and from everything else. That way they're totally separated, and I have a better chance of actually navigating the waters. So getting back to the point, my Tridata went out. So I went online, searched everywhere, couldn't find anything. I have a Datamarine Dart 2490. If you look around, I think they stopped making them like 92, 94, I think. So you can't really find them, but there's a lot of them out there. All your Sea Rays, pretty much a lot of boats have them. Really popular, and they brand new. They're about $600. So that's pretty much actually price is about the same for the new ones. So I went online, I did a lot of research, and the reason I'm even doing this video is because I know a lot of people have these Tridatas made by Datamarine. Is the only option that you actually have is Raymarine makes a Tridata similar to Datamarine, which shows same thing, your depth, your speed, and your water temp, and your travel log, to log the distance. The reason Raymarine works well is you can actually reuse the openings. You can take the old transducers out, put the new transducers in, and everything's pretty much plug and play. You just put your unit in, run all your wires, and you're good to go. Because all your other companies either use a transom mount transducers or hull mount transducers, which mean you don't even drill a hole. It just shoots right through your fiberglass, through the water, and then sends a signal back. Or all your through-hull transducers are 1-inch. Older style transducers are 2-inch. So basically, you can't take old transducers out because you can have a new transducer which fits a 1-inch hole, and you have a 2-inch hole. So Raymarine makes what they call a Tridata ST60 Plus, and there's a bunch of them. All you have to do is just go to Google and type in Raymarine Tridata, and you'll see them. And basically, if you want, you can email me off the YouTube page, and I will give you all the details of how to install and actually to get the right transducers that will fit. So that's pretty much a one option if you want to actually keep everything the same, is take the old transducers out, put the transducers in from Raymarine, put them in, then replace it with Tridata. I think the whole thing is going to run you about close to $700. It's expensive, but hey, it works, and it's a backup, and it's reliable. Or you can just go with Garmin, which is still going to run you about $600. Yeah, it will have a GPS, but like I said, those things fail. I always call them kind of cheap. So those things fail, and you don't want to be stuck. At least you want to have one extra gauge that just shows the depth. So if you have any more questions, just give me a call. off the page or send me email, and I will explain everything to you. Bye.